Hey, Uncle Nudge here. I'm up in the mountains and it's cold. It was 36 when I left, and up here I ran into a little snow, and it's not an issue right here, but it is cold, and it might be about that here, 36 or so. And one of these days I am going to run into some snow, probably pretty soon, but that's okay. I'll come up in the snow as long as I can make it okay driving and stuff. I've gone out in the snow before and it's really beautiful. Everything looks super clean, even though it's pretty cool now. So let's see, turn this around here. Yeah, I've been here. Pretty cool spot. Sometimes this little channel has something in it, and that little green guy right there. Oh, that water's cold. I'll go ahead and put it in. I turned my gloves inside out. For one, the camouflage was kind of distracting. I pulled out a rock and I didn't like that look. But two, they didn't dry very well. And so I just decided to turn them inside out so they dry. And I'd try it this way and see what happens. And I want to get some of those scuba diving gloves soon to try. Tempted to walk down here a little ways. I know I'm going to go up here, so I'm going to set that up there. Just take a quick peek. This little creek is probably snow runoff. The water is definitely cold. And it is definitely cold out. I put on some extra clothes today, knowing that it was going to be super cold. Should be all right once I get going. The sun might pop out. That'd be sweet. Here's something. A couple little things here. Nothing. Yeah, I don't know. Probably not. Okay, so I'm gonna hit the trail here. There's a decent trail, but it's kind of a crazy trail at the same time. Yeah, super mossy. Really cool. That thick moss again. Really thick. And on the trees, really thick. Some trees are just so cool looking. They got so much moss. The other ones don't have anything. Okay, I start taking a drop down here in elevation. And it gets a little swampy down here. Plus it's slippery. Ooh. Looks like maybe some kind of animal has been through here recently. Oh, it looks like even I see some human footprints. So I have actually seen some people down here before, and they weren't rockhounders. I don't know what they were doing. Okay, so I can see it's swampy here. I kind of know I can go through where I can go through. Still making my way down here. Definitely chilly out here. Once I get down here and start finding stuff, and my adrenaline will go up a bit, and then I won't even think about that it's early January or mid-January. It'll be, you find something great, and it's like, it doesn't matter what time of year it is. You just forget about everything. Let's see, speaking of forgetting, pretty sure I go through here. I'm lucky in that I have a really good sense of direction and a pretty good memory for things. Now, it's always different when you're going one way, and then when you're coming back, it's like, oh, wait a minute, I don't recognize this view. Bunch of trees down. Wow. I'm not sure I can get through here or not. Trying to decide where the trail is. There's some sun. Too bad it's not down in here. I can kind of get through there, but I guess I'll try it. I'm definitely going to, I mean, this is going to be tough to get out of if I got a big load. Might have to find some alternate way out. Yeah, this is a pain in the butt here. Whew. But I hear the water. Oh, there we go. Let's see. I think I go up here. Yeah, look at these trees. Freshly blown down. One thing, it's a little bit lighter down in here now with those down. Okay, I'm getting close. Oh yeah, I can even see the water. I know I got to go over that log. Recognize that. You know, one time I was out metal detecting not too far from here, and I come across an old 1800s logging camp, and I was finding good, some good relics and stuff. And this one area, I found a Civil War button off a Civil War type jacket, and I wanted to go back there. Well, the next day there was a windstorm, kind of, or it just was extra windy, and so I didn't go because I know up in the woods when it's windy things are gonna fall, and maybe not this bad, but it could be a branch or whatever. And so I go back the following day, I go back to that spot. Here's the trail down. Wow. Oh my gosh. These are all new brakes. Usually I just go right down through here. I guess I'll make a side trail. And anyway, I go back and a tree had fallen in this whole area where I'd been detected. And I was glad that I'd finished that area pretty much, even though I still wanted to go back and see if there was anything more. Yeah, this kind of sucks here. Definitely gonna have to find a different way out. Looks like maybe this is a little alternate path right here, so that's good. Still got to get through here though. So anyway, kind of my rule of thumb is don't go out in the woods when it's windy, especially the deeper woods, and especially if you're by yourself. And then there's another day and you may come and it's just got trees down all over. Oh, let's go out there and take a look here. Oh, over there, big trees down. I gotta walk over there. And this is an area where I usually find good stuff. It's kind of like that 8-foot, well really 16-foot circle I was in a couple of videos ago. And here's something. I don't think it cut up very well. There's Jasper. Yeah, it's pretty ugly. This is some, I think I put this here. This conglomerate. No? This might be kind of cool. Kind of cool, but I know I put this here, this quartzite jasper, whatever it is. There's a nice piece of Jasper. I'm sure I set it there. That's almost a taker-homer. I'm gonna put that up on top here. I seen this one over here. Spotted one. I didn't think about that one too. And here's another. Some other jasper I put up here in the past. All I'm really trying to do is just get up here and take a look at this, all these trees and stuff. So I'm gonna quit stopping for rocks unless I see something really super cool. Okay. Oh, sun. Even some blue sky. Wow. Yeah, that's a lot of trees. I mean, just right there I see 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That little spot. That's a good little area too. Huh. It's kind of a cool, quartzy looking rock here. Yeah. Cool striping. Yeah, pretty cool. I'm not gonna take it though. Yeah, I was just thinking about maybe trying to fly the drone up there. Just kind of take a look from the air. I think I will. Okay, I launched the drone. It's hovering here. The chair. So let's see. Okay.
Home point updated.
A lot of sticks and stuff. I really gotta watch it here. A little better view here. I'll take it up a bit. Okay, that looks pretty cool. Don't see any trees down over there. Uh-oh. 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 Come on. Oh, I almost lost it, but I'm okay. That's good. I think we ought to just come back home, drone. Yeah, I'm so glad I didn't have to go over there and find it. Come on home, drone. Yeah, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Touch me, baby. Okay, got a little landing pad here. Yeah. I think right about now, let's see. Don't want to break my props. Looks like I can land right about there, maybe back a hair. Come on, come on.
Landing.
Yeah.
Landing.
Nice. Okay, got our drone shot. I don't know if I showed this before or not, but these drones, if they hit something, the props can break, but they can also break right next to the props. And that's what happened with this guy. He had two different ones. So what I did is I bought one of those guards, those prop guards from DJI, and then I ground off all the rest of it, and just have these little, you can see them, these little black, and they go around and they snap on, but they make it way, way, way stronger. And so that's a very good solution. If you have cracked arms, you can fix them. I used some, I think it was E6000 glue, and then I put these clamps on there, and they're just staying on there, and it all folds up nice and everything. So there's a tip for you if you got a drone that's got a little issue. Okay, while I was putting away the drone, I seen some rocks here that are pretty cool. That's that one I picked up. That was cool, but here's one. Another one, kind of cool. I probably would have picked that up 2 years ago. And then I see like a striped little jasper. Now that's a different, that's different. I don't know that it's jasper, but it's got little browns. And the only reason I think about this is because I haven't found anything like this, but I'm not a fan of browns so much. So just gonna walk down and I'll look for the obvious things, but I don't want to pick up a bunch of stuff right here, really. Just because getting out of here is going to be hard. And I actually wanted to head downstream today, but being all these trees were down, just wanted to take a look for future reference. And of course, it's really hard to see going this way with that sun. Is just blinding. There's a quartzite, but not much going on with it. Yeah. Kind of slick here. Not using my stick because it's on the camera. Little side channel. I could, well, I'm trying to think over there. It's definitely more rapids over there. That's the bigger channel. And I'm gonna wind up over there. But from what I remember to where I want to go, there's a spot that it's just too hard to get through, and that's why I'm taking this side here. I got a new bar with me today, new tool. It's actually a, if I can get it out. It's actually a USA made, I forget what it is, and I took and pounded it. I didn't heat it up, but pounded it with the sledge and just made it less of a hook there, because that works better. But it's plenty beefy, I think. If I like step on it, it's not going to bend like my other tool did. And that was pretty strong. It was like a 1/2 inch old wrought iron metal. But I bent it. But I was putting all my weight, and then I kind of jumped, so that could be like, I don't even know, 600 pounds of force or something like that. And this one I don't think would do that. I mean, I'll find out. So as you noticed, I'm leaving the camera on, where normally I would turn it off and then just kind of turn it on maybe when I found something. But just kind of, maybe you can get a feel for, like right from the start here. I gotta see how deep this is. It's hard to tell. I'm gonna use this stick to get through here. When I put my stick in, I don't move until it is solid, because that is my lifeline. And when it's in a solid place, then I can even slip and I can catch myself. It's not 100% foolproof, but it works really well. And then, you know, like I've said numerous times, you step in the low spots, like between rocks, as low as you can get, because then if you slip, it's still possible to get wet, but chances are you're not, because you're already in the lowest spot. So you just kind of catch yourself and move on. There's a cool, maybe, oh yeah, kind of like this. Jasper, green, a nice green. Can't tell how that looks on camera here. Okay, nice green. That side there, not. That's kind of cool there. Nice green. Shelf rock. Yeah, I'm bringing back fine and cut. I'm going to try to do it, maybe not every video, but kind of like I did before. Here's something cool. It's I don't know if it's quartz. Kind of a cool shape. It's just a quartz rock. Leave it there. This looks different. There was high water in here. Definitely looks different. And the good thing about that is if it looks different, that means there's a bunch of new rocks. Here's a little red jasper. Oh, kind of red and green. It's not the most beautiful thing. Wish that was a little greener. Man. Yeah, not quite ready. Here's something kind of green. Yeah, the water's cold, but the glove was kind of cold because it was wet. And then it feels fine, but unless I'm going to reach in the water above my sleeve, I think I'm just going to leave the glove off for now. I kind of like being able to feel a sense of feeling. Yeah, this is a spot where I found a rock named Henry. And Henry was in here somewhere. This looks different, but the sun was shining. Might have been right over here. The sun was shining and it hit Henry just right. And man, the green just popped out, and the purple and the designs on it. And this was before I started the Rockhounding channel, but I had shot some footage. I was just kind of testing, you know, what different cameras and stuff would do and look like. And so I do have it just a little bit, little footage, but I have a nice picture. Maybe I'll insert here. And I don't name a lot of rocks, and actually I didn't even name that one. But it's cool if you do. It's funny, that mist over there, it kind of looks like smoke, but it's just from the sun. This is sure a pretty spot. I'm gonna take a quick look around here. I see one over here that's looks pretty cool. Maybe not. That's another quartzy thing. It's got a little green in it. It's so porous that, you know, it'd be a shelf sitter, but it's not that great. I don't, for me anyway. Nice big piece of quartz. I'm looking for gold. This one's got like a little rust and stuff, so usually for there to be gold, there's got to be some rust and stuff, because gold is often with other metals, iron and copper, and so you kind of look for that. If it's just white, then that looks like I can get across there, I think. And nothing else jumping out at me right now. Okay, there's something. Yeah, pretty. Be really pretty if the sun was hitting a little more. Take a cruise up here. I do see something red down here. Wow, that looked red, but it's not. Okay. Yeah, this is what I was saying when I was up there by all those down trees, and that this side's more rapidy, but there's a spot where it's really hard to get through. And I think I'll leave my bucket here and walk over there real quick. Maybe there'll be something fantastic. Actually, one of the best rocks I ever found was right up here. Yeah, I mean, this looks kind of deep. I could probably get through there, but I don't want to go up there today. But yeah, when I'm just kind of cruising around, you know, I just enjoy the sound of the water and kind of scout around. Here, I don't even know if you can really see very well, and I'm gonna traverse through this, and I really need this stick. And I think I am. Yeah, I'm gonna figure this out. Okay, I think I'm gonna go back over in the and maybe try to cut through the woods a little bit. I know this spot over here. And kind of right over here, And I know I've kind of walked along that bank before. I mean, maybe I'll do that. Because when I look over this way and go through, I know I went through those one time, but it was kind of a high bank. And it wasn't too bad getting down, but I'm not sure about getting up. So yeah, I'll go over there. I definitely, this happens usually in between video shots, and I'll stop and look around and be like, well, what to do. And I can't tell just from here how deep this is. I think it's okay. I've gone through there before. But usually this is all dry, and it's just the channel. It's kind of coming through here a little bit. But I believe, yeah, where I want to go, down that way, like I say, I think I can go up and get in those trees and make my way down. And once I get past where that big root ball is, kind of where the sun is, that tree, then I can, that's right where I want to be. So I'm going to go ahead and try that. And I guess I'll keep the camera on here while I'm going through this. So I'm going step by step. I got my stick really planted, and now I'm using my stick to test the depth. And I kind of know on my stick kind of how it equals to my lacrosse burley hip waders, which are awesome hip waders. No complaints whatsoever. I got these last year, and they're pricey. I think they were, I kind of forget, but I want to say they were 190 bucks or something like that. Man, if you're doing this a lot, they're sure worth it. Here's a little red guy, but he's like brick red. And thought I saw something else here interesting. Maybe it was this one. Oh, this has got a bunch of, that's just a scummy granite. Bunch of granite here. I mean, all kinds of it. This one's kind of big. We've got so much granite in western Washington that I doubt many people collect it, but in other parts of the country, I think it's kind of a cool thing. Okay, this has got shallower, so I'll walk through this. I remember last year, the year before, I found a really nice red jasper here. Kind of pretty looking back there. Beautiful blue sky up there right now. Man, that's a cedar tree. And the cedar trees used to be the old growth trees that were, you know, 1,000 years old or more, and they're just huge around. Now, I don't think in this area there's any left. They were all logged many years ago. But they were the most hardy of the trees. Okay. It's kind of fun to fly the drone. It had been a while since I flew it out in the wild. I floated at home that one day when it wouldn't work. There's like an agatized, could be petrified wood. It's really cool, but I'm not interested in that kind of plain stuff. But like I say, a few years ago I would have picked that up, and all the ones that I did pick up now are lining my path in my flower garden, and they're pretty cool. That's a weird. That's I don't like the color, but it's interesting, so I'm gonna take it. And that's one of my main criteria. Do I like it? Is it interesting to me? It doesn't matter if your friends don't like it or whomever. It's like, if you like it, you love it, then pick it up and take it. And if it's not quite, oh man, that bird I don't think he liked me. Kind of scared me. Oh, I don't know if you could hear that or not. So I'm gonna look along here. I remember pointing this out before in the past in some video. This rock right here. It's just a really cool looking rock. Now these ones, they've been embedded, and it's that erosion, and then there's new stuff exposed, and so you always got to check this kind of stuff. That's where the freshies will be, and they fall down into the water too, so you can't forget to just look when it rolls. I know this gets really deep here, so I ain't going there, but it's kind of a cool quartz one there. I see like a quartzite. I almost walked down there, but then there's that overhang, and it's kind of a pain in the butt. So let's go it this way. See what's up here. You want to look at this jasper. Kind of cool. Don't really care for that side. What do you think? I'll put it in the bucket for now. If it gets too heavy, that'll be maybe one of the first ones to come out. Kind of a heavy rock. Let me clean that off a little better. Got some kind of quartz there. It's a borderline. Now I'm looking at this one as a shelf piece, and I'm imagining it cleaned off, and not quite, doesn't quite cut the mustard, I guess. See anything else here? I'm still kind of not in the area that I'm wanting to be, So I don't necessarily want to load up, because I'm not even sure I'm going back that way. I'm thinking about a different way out of here. And I know that area down there. And so I know there's another way out. This looks kind of thick. But I think I can, these are, I think I told you before, these are called salmon berries. And they get a berry that is orange and then it turns red, kind of red. But I believe the reason they're called salmon berries is because they look like salmon eggs, especially when they fall into the water and float along. I bet fish actually eat them. That's pretty up there. It kind of seems like a little canyon over there, but I don't think there's any water. So yeah, now I'm to the point here. I just gotta kind of, there's no path. I just gotta squeeze through here and hope I don't get poked or something in the wrong area, if you know what I mean. Okay. Oh, I see there's buds coming. So once these leaves come on, you can see the buds. Once these leaves come on, this is just going to be thick. You're not even going to be able to see through here. So that's why I want to get that big petrified green jasper wood out. And I have a good friend that I believe is going to help me, about 90% sure, and he's stronger than me, so that's good. And I'm going to build some kind of a gurney or stretcher, and I think I'm going to use I don't like this. I think I'm going to use I have some maple trees that came down, and I think I can find some nice poles, and then I'll, ouch, strip the bark off and smooth out the handles and stuff. Maybe over here. Ooh, this stuff is slapping me in the face, and it's cold out and it's a little bit wet. Okay, I got to get over this log. Yeah, you can see snow right here. That white stuff, that's frozen. Yeah, this was frozen, and then it snowed just a little bit, and that's what's on there. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to turn this off for a bit here. Okay, I'm standing up on top of this frosty log, and I feel like I got okay traction. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it or not. Yeah, this is kind of a pain in the butt going through here. And this is something you wouldn't normally see. And I don't know if you remember, but I said I wanted to go beyond the tree, and it's that one right there. And I'm getting there, and I'm looking at this, and it's more of the same. Pain in the butt. But all you can do is just move forward and or turn around and go sit on the couch. But I'd rather go forward. Okay, I got through a bit of it here, and this looks a hair easier, so it was kind of nice to be able to use the stick to kind of part part the stuff. Like I'm using my arm here, you can see, and then use the stick. But I'm right at this tree now, so thought I'd kind of head over here, see what it looks like. And I think I still got to go a little farther. That's just plain thicker. So let's get over, get in here. I've seen some definite animal tracks back there, so okay, I think I can get down through here. Doesn't look real inviting, but the water's not deep right there. I gotta get situated here a little bit. Put the camera down because I'm definitely gonna need this stick. Getting down here. See, what if I turn the camera around? It's like my sunglasses, I mean my glasses are working well. Okay. Yeah, this isn't bad, I don't think. Oh, ah, yeah. Oh, I'm here. That's a tree down, new one. There's a red jasper I'm going to take a peek at. It just don't look right enough from this side. Yeah, it's kind of brick colored, but whew. Yeah, that's a pretty common color for me. Might take a little walk out here. And now I'm in the area where I'm going to start collecting some stuff. That's pretty cool. I think I'm going to take a little underwater shot here. Okay, I think I'll take a, I think I might have felt a little, I might have to do a little seam repair or something, because I swear some cold water came in, but maybe it's just because it's not as insulated, but I don't know. I didn't like that feeling. Okay, what I'm going to do is leave leave, whoops, I turned off the camera. I'm going to leave the stick camera on so I can use the microphone. And I'm turning my underwater camera on. Trying. Okay. Yeah, it's on, I think. And let's see if I got good light. Okay. So I'll just show you what I got going here. You've probably seen this is just a little GoPro 7 in my hand on a little selfie stick, and I do have it in the I guess you could do this. I have it in the waterproof case, and even though these are waterproof, the GoPros, sometimes they leak, and I can't afford to ruin a camera, so I just keep it in this. And the one that my main camera, I don't put it in the water. It's got my wireless mic thing on it too. So, but anyway, so this is just a maple stick I made that was in my yard. I cut down a tree, and I did the old, I don't know if it's an Indian trick or what, where they burn the wood, and that's a natural protectant. And so I did that, and then this there's some padding with Gorilla Tape, and that's where I hold the camera in these different spots. And then in my right hand I hold this one. That's a perfect grip, perfect height for me. And then I have, I'm trying to see if you can see this, I don't know, I have a power pack. I believe it's a 35,000 millihours or whatever it is, and I have 3 different outputs, and I change them depending on what I'm trying to charge or whatever. But once this camera, and I see it's a little low right now, I plug it in and it charges up, and I can run probably, I don't know, 6 hours, something like that. And then that's my wireless mic, and my mics are on the side of my hat, and that's so I get stereo, so you get stereo, and it sounds cool. You know, you can kind of hear a difference depending on which way I'm looking. So that's kind of my camera gear, and then the drone, of course. And I have some other cameras too, but these are the ones I mainly use. I see some red here that I'm got the underwater camera on. Not quite red enough. I'm gonna try to do some more underwater shots. They're so cool, but sometimes the water's just so shallow that it's nothing. This one almost looks like it's red with maybe some just scum on it. I can't tell. I'm gonna watch this video myself. There's something red down there, but it's not bright enough. That's a big old striped one. My big, I see my big red striped one over there, Jasper. I'd like to take that home too, but I don't know. Originally it was like video number 3 or something. The real early video was the first time that I found that big green jasperized petrified wood, and I also found this big red one, and then I came back with a crowbar and got it loose. Kind of cool, but just turning off my underwater camera here. Okay, it's off. And I just have a little leather holster in my right in front of my back right pocket that I slip that into, and it's nice just being able to slip it in and out. It's never fell out. Okay, let's go down and check out this big red jasper striped. Oh, wait a minute. There's a little piece of that petrified wood, I think. It's kind of an interesting, maybe. Let me look at this. Huh. Got just a touch of red in it. Yeah, this is another one that I'd like to cut open. Okay, move on here. I know the camera's not, I try to keep the camera somewhat still because then it's clearer, but you know, when I'm walking through here, I'm going to put this up on my head. And I'm always going like this, just looking everywhere I can see. You know, and then I'll look up there, see if anything catches my eye. And right now it's just that big striped jasper there. So if I'm walking along and I don't have tunnel vision, constantly moving my head and my eyes, and you just kind of train yourself to ignore the plain rocks and look for anything eye grabbing. Okay. Let's look at the view here. You see way up there in that mountain? Kind of cool. Yeah, there's a few places I can get across, and then I kind of know now where I'm going to go across. But let's look at this. This is that big red jasper I pulled out. Now it's getting scummy from sitting above water. All this green slime, but you can see down here at water level down here that it's pretty red. And if I do that, looking pretty good, huh? Look at that, how big that is though. I was able to roll around into this position, and I'd love to have that at home, but that's a big rock. That's probably 250, 300. That'd be a 4-person job. And it's really, I mean, if it didn't have the stripe, I don't know, it's a cool rock. No doubt about it. And so I just, once in a while, I'm going to come visit it. That looks like something down there. No? No. Okay, I think I'm gonna turn the camera off. It's looks like it might want to recharge a little bit, and I might just walk around here and well, there's a quartzite, possibly some jasper. It's really an ugly color, but I like the stripes. There's a bunch of little stuff around here. I mean, this has got some character. Yeah, I found a little red here that might, I think this might be good. Yeah, it's got enough of the nice red in it. It's a little bit bored. Now that's nice right there, that side. Yeah, that's some real bright red. It's just amazing when it gets really bright like that. I see this rock right here. I want to look at this rock. Okay, I'm going to use my tool for the first time. I've not used it. I'm not sure. Okay, there we go. I gotta switch hands. Come on. I'm gonna put this down here. Keep filming, but okay, I think you can still see it. Right there. Okay. You always get the stuff around it out as good as you can. Because even these little rocks can be holding something. It's one little rock. So now I'm getting a decent down. I see it's a lot bigger than I thought it was. Still can't quite grip it. There, it's moving a little bit. Yeah, bar feels real strong. And something's holding it up here. Yeah, I see it. Oh yeah, a pretty big rock. Try that. Try this side. Ah. Yeah, that's still going down. Dang. So I know there's been plenty of times where I say, okay, I worked on that for about 10 minutes to get it out. And I got it out, so let's look at it. And sometimes it's awesome, and sometimes it's, well, I got some good exercise there. It's definitely moving a little bit. I think it's gonna come here. I think it's still stuck on something. Oh, there we go. Come on. There we go. Come on. Come on. Yep. I think maybe I could reach down and grab it now. Whew. Oh. Now, this is what I was talking about when I was like, oh, it's cold and stuff. Well, now after I do this for however long it's been, starting to feel pretty good. Oh. Ouch! That was not cool. Yikes. I think this is nothing. I thought maybe it was like, I think it's called Veracite, where it's brown on the outside and then green on the inside. If it was smaller, I might think about taking it, but I'm not taking this. I got better rocks down here I could take. Yep. So I'm gonna wash off here. Kind of dirty. That definitely smarted when I hit that, man. This water is cold, but you know, it's just my hands like that. It's okay. But I'm definitely waiting for those gloves. Wait, I see something here. It's kind of colorful. Oh. Yeah, you can't cut it or anything. It just would break apart. But it's kind of neat. It's fun to look at for 15 seconds. Thank you, Mother Nature. How about this green one? Yeah, see these? I mean, I know a lot of people like these, but I'm just not into that pea soup green. I lived with that because I grew up in the 60s. Now this little piece I like. Yeah, that's a little, might be a little petrified green jasper. Yeah, growing up in the 60s, that was one of the colors. And then in the early 70s, it turned kind of to these gold colors and really ugly pea soup green. So kind of sometimes when people talk about the 60s, I think were really cool from what I remember. and the 70s were okay, but there was a lot of things that weren't so cool. I can think of like different clothes and stuff, and it's like, oh my gosh, I'm glad that those styles are gone. Come on, get in there. I might have to adjust this a little bit more. I mean, once it gets in there, it's great. Yep. Oh, here's a little one. I was just gonna say I'm gonna turn the camera off. Yeah. That's nothing. This might be something. I think the yellowing is just a stain, kind of, and it's quartz. It might be in the quartz too. Thought that was a colored jasper, but it's not. Yeah, it's neat to be able to just look in this nice clear water. And if the sun was on it, the sun happens to be back there. And see it down at that corner. Kind of a pretty cloud up there. Yeah, picked up a couple little ones here. The red's kind of cool. I think I could slice that lengthwise and maybe come up with something okay. Okay, I decided to fly the drone again. Let's see. Where's the takeoff? Okay. Let's take off. Oh, there we are. Look at that. Sweet, sweet, sweet.
Home point updated.
Thank you. Hey, buddy. Are you ticklish? You ticklish? Huh? Oh, I thought so. Yeah. Okay, let's see. I want to get rid of that. No. Oh. Just gonna take it straight up. Take it straight up and okay, let's see what I see here. Oh, that's kind of cool there. Some sun. Don't get lost, little buddy. Seems like it's going kind of slow. And let me look around a bit here again. Can't really, doesn't seem like I can get up to even see the snowy mountains. Kind of cool right there. Yeah, I can still see it. I'm up to 250 meters. I don't even see it. Can take a look around and see if I see anything cool here. I do see maybe a little bit of snow now. Kind of pretty. There we go. Let's take a look around here. Neat. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm up here. I'm up in the mountains. I don't know where I'm at. Do I? Oh, there's a river. That's pretty cool. Let's look up here. Okay. I think I want to turn this way and look. Yeah. Okay, I don't know where I'm at exactly, but I'm gonna start coming down here. And I can kind of make out the where I'm at here, the gravel. I think you can see that. Looks like I'm coming down at about let's see, 2 or 3 meters a second. I mean, it'd be cool if it comes right down and lands right where it took off. I don't know. Let's see, where am I? Still don't see myself. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, oh, here it comes. It's doing pretty darn good. There I am. Whoa! Hey buddy, you're pretty close. Come on over. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and go down a little there. Okay. A little forward. A little bit. Oh, that's a good spot right there. Yeah, nice job. Kind of fun. I picked up a piece of jasper here that, to me, looks like a shelf piece. Or something to stick a nice metal rose into, maybe. Pretty sweet. Then I'd grind them down on the flat lap. Definitely got colder. The sun has decided it's kind of a rare thing right now. And it just felt like it dropped 5 or 10 degrees. Now this is kind of cool. Check this out. It's a petrified. It's a small piece. Not real grain. I know there's a big piece here though. I've seen it. I've thought about taking it before. This color, dang. It's a cool little piece, but I can't get over the color. Yeah, I know I don't know where that thing is. I'm going to attempt to find it. It's somewhere in this boulder patch. Okay, I found this over there. And I just brought it over to wash, and it's kind of neat. It's got some quartz inclusions, and this side's cooler. That's if you can see it, that's a kind of a cool pattern. I don't think I'm gonna take it today, but I may take that another time. Oh, here's that big one I was talking about. Right there. I mean, look, it's pretty big also. I'm gonna try to move this thing. Actually, it's pretty nice rock. My rock that I'm gonna get, you know, it's skinny and thinner. Let's see if I can budge this sucker. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I don't think I can get that out by myself. I'm gonna see if I can see what I think it weighs here. Is this it? I got the camera pointing a little bit wrong. This one? Yeah. See how heavy this sucker is. Yeah. Oh, it's heavy. Ooh. Dang. Ooh. Yeah. It's really heavy. This petrified stuff is heavy. Okay, this side probably not as nice, but it's kind of dirty too. That's big. That's probably about the same weight as the other one. And here's the thing. We're not very far from the other one. We're gonna head down that way. And this is a beauty too. I kind of want to turn it over again. Get out of the way. I'm trying to make a movie here. Ah. And I'm gonna flip it this way. Oh, ooh, man. You know, this one side is really flat. I'm gonna try to stand it up. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, this side's nothing, but there's a nice flat side too, actually. But this side's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm trying to think about this as wood and how it would have been I don't know. It's heavy and really, whoops, really, really solid. In fact, the one the other day where I lifted it up and was thinking about taking it, and I said, maybe I ought to break this. Well, when I turned the camera off, I was able to get it up over my head. Wasn't bad. Probably 35, 40 pounds. And then I picked a nice solid rock, you know, like, I don't know, maybe something like this. And I threw it down and it just bounced off. They're so solid and they're so heavy. Well, let's walk down here. Let's see, make sure I'm not forgetting anything. I got the drone, got my belt stuff. There's a jasper right there. It's I don't like the color, but it's got some cool striping, kind of. And we'll wash it off real quick. There's a big piece of jasper. Huh. Let's set that down somewhere here and look at it. Okay, if that was a shelf, that side's kind of cool. Let's see. How about that? No, it's not a bad piece. This one here, it's too big. If it was smaller, I'd take it so I could cut it open. Because I'm thinking that there could be some green in there. See anything? Yeah, I don't get any cell service out in the mountains because it'd be cool, and I don't know how to do it yet, but it'd be cool to do a live stream out here to where I could actually like communicate and could say, hey, I see one over there. Well, I do see one over there. Another striped lightning jasper, and that one has the potential to be kind of cool, but I see another piece here. Look at that. I mean, that last piece, this piece, and the rock I'm gonna get are, and I know of one more, but it's not in this area, but these all three are in this area. And I'm gonna try to lift this up. See what it looks like. So for whatever reason, I don't know. Okay, 1, 2, use your legs. Oh, oh yeah. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like this. You can't see it, but this side is. I think I can stand it up. Oh yeah. Dirty. I like the quartz going through it. It's a nice looking rock. I couldn't carry this one myself either. I'm going to leave it standing up. See if it stays that way. I have seen the water where it's coming through here. That's all bedrock. It's kind of, there's another interesting one I'd like to see inside. Yeah, isn't that crazy? Those are just hanging around. I got a couple of rocks stacked up there. Check them out. I assume I put those there. I'll know in a second when I look at them. Okay, I think I did put that there over this jasper. That's pretty cool. And it's not even wet. Maybe today's the day to take this because I don't have a ton yet, but I know there's some rocks where I'm headed that I might want to pick up. But yeah, look at that. That's pretty cool. Either set that way or this way's also kind of cool. Weighs about a gallon of milk, about 8 pounds. Yeah, I'd say about 8 pounds. So I'm going to throw that in the bucket. So, speaking of that, let me get in the light. You can see me here. Kind of there, maybe. So anyway, y'all know that I've been losing weight. And I started last year on January 19th. And tomorrow would be 1 year. Now my original goal was to get, I think it was to lose 40 for sure, and then anything on top of that was kind of icing on the cake. Well, then it was like, can I lose 50 pounds or more? And so yesterday I was, or a couple days ago, I was like a pound short, I think. And so I was like, dang, I would like to hit the 50-pound lost mark. And so I just ate like 2 crackers every half an hour, 45 minutes, an hour. and just drank little sips of water. And oh, that's right. Anyway, in the morning and in the evening about 5, I lost 1 pound just eating 2 crackers and little sips of water. And then I was only 0.6 away from losing 50 pounds. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna stay up. And I had some editing to do, and I made a flyer for the Rock Club sale, and same thing, I just had like another 4 crackers and a couple sips, and I'm like, okay, I think I'm gonna weigh myself. I was getting tired, and I weigh myself, and with 1 day left on the 364th day, I managed to lose 50.4 pounds, and I was happy. I took a picture, shot a little video that I won't show you, and then I had a steak in the fridge, and it was 24 ounces. I cooked it and I ate it because I was pretty hungry, and it was awesome. And so now I'm just going to try to stay within 10 pounds up, that 10 pound range. And that's all I was shooting for anyway. But now I can start maybe having like a potato once in a while, some bread, pasta, macaroni and cheese, all that stuff that I just totally missed. And anyway, it was pretty exciting to get to that. And that's probably all I'll talk about weight. But you know, if you're consistent, and it doesn't have to be every single day, but if you're pretty consistent, you put your mind to it, your stomach starts to shrink and stuff. And you know, I'm down to a weight I haven't been since high school, and that was, you know, I'm 64, so that was a long time ago, and it feels great. So but I'd encourage you, along with anything, it just takes, be patient, but be persistent, and you can get there. Anyway, you might have seen me bend down and pick something up while I was talking there, and here's what it was. It's a piece of that, like the big ones. It's real nice. It's got some green and purple stripes there. I don't know if you can see them, but it's a nice cool little size. So that was a kind of a nice find there. And you know, even when I was filming, I'm always looking. Always looking. Looks like a little mountain with snow on it. I think I'll keep that. One thing I noticed, I haven't found any driftwood. It seems like in a month or two. And I gotta think, maybe it's, I don't know where it is. What's this? It's kind of cool, and it's cool that it got that hole in it, and it's pretty green, but you definitely cannot cut that up. It's got too many voids and stuff. There's kind of a like a garnety, the word's escaping me at the moment here. Okay, I know somewhere down here I have kind of this one red rock, a little bit different that I usually look at, and I think, is today the day that I'm gonna take it home. And I don't see it. I was thinking it was right around here. It might be in the water. I gotta go back and I'm gonna take a couple snapshots of those green petrified woods. Okay, hey, that's kind of cool. I think, see the blue reflection there in the blue sky, that little blue sky. Pretty cool. Maybe I should do a painting. I do have a couple videos in mind. Okay, I pulled this jasper out and it's pretty cool. It's got some good lightning stripes on it. Yeah, if this was you know, 50 yards from my truck, I'd grab it. Kind of cool right there how that thing works. Wow, I gotta set this up here and take a better look. Put it on display here. Ah, it's getting heavy, it's getting heavy. That's not the greatest spot. Come on. No. That's right here somewhere. Stand it up. Oh, what's that? Kind of like that for a pendant. Yeah, let's see that side. This is kind of the glory side here with this unique little, the way that stripe goes through there. That's pretty cool. And then that stripe. Trying to decide if it looks like anything. I don't know. Now, it's like this one is like, is that worth taking? It's worth taking someday. Here's a piece. That's pretty cool. Well, that might be a nice, neat piece of jasper, but I'm gonna look at this. Oh yeah. Side's pretty nice. Gonna keep that one. This little jasper. Kind of cool. Kind of plain, but make a great little paperweight or something. Yeah, I mean, a person could stand here or a lot of places, and you know, that's kind of the fun of it, is you can't see everything, not even close. And so then you come back, and like I say, if you find good stuff somewhere, you come back. You got to come back. Like after a big rain or when the water level goes up, because then new things get exposed, and you have an opportunity to get it if you come back. That's kind of cool. This side, just you know, I call it lightning jasper. I don't know what everybody else calls it, but that's what I call it. Still looking for that one really odd red rock. Maybe that's it down there. And it's funny, I was talking about driftwood, and all of a sudden I saw a few pieces back there. I didn't pick them up. This red here is looking like something, and I'll say I'm digging that groovy quartz. Oh yeah, I like this. And it's kind of stuck, so oh man, this is all stuck. This is hard packed. Yeah, this is looking kind of cool. I'm just having fun looking at it without taking it out. Okay, it's not huge or anything, but it's definitely stuck. Without getting my tool, I'll try to get it. If I can move this big one, which I can. There we go. Give it a little wash. Yeah, that's nice. It's not exactly red. It's got some nice striping, and look at that quartz in there. Yeah, that's cool. Maybe when it's cleaned up, look even better. That's one I'll take. You know, I'm a sucker for a red jasper, especially if it's got quartz in it. I have to look down there. Yeah, that just got, oh, there's one. That's nothing, but this got a little nice bright red spot right there. Doesn't seem like the lighting's that great for the camera today. Oh, now there's a little trippy, groovy. I like this. I mean, it's jasper, and it's kind of a cool pattern, but what I like is it's pretty uniform in thickness. Feels good. I don't know what I'd do with it exactly, but it's saying, take me home. Country roads. And what's that sun doing up there? I hope it comes down here. Man, that'd be nice. You know what? That big red rock is over there. I took it over there. I saw that earlier. And what I did was I figured I was going to take it someday. And so I thought, well, if this water is high, I won't be able to get to it. And so I put it over there, and then I put that rock on top of it. I mean, I'm not going to go over there right now. Or am I? Go check this water out, see how deep it is. Kind of rapidy. That's a pretty big rock. Dang. Wouldn't mind looking at it. Should we look at it? What do you think? What? Okay, let's go look. Whew. I gotta check the depth here. It's some swift water, a little bit. Definite push against me. Still, it's fine as far as depth. As far as I can see, I'm gonna measure it here with my stick. Yeah, fine. This is where I really get my stick planted. And downstream always, I think. Maybe not. And then I'll move it, get it really, my feet are firm, get it really stuck good, and then I'll move a foot, take a couple steps, make sure my feet are nice and firm. Repeat. Okay, firm foot, going to the low spots, and let's check this guy out. He's kind of different. Oh, I see. He's kind of a little bit more of a brick red. See how big it is? Oh, but this side's got a little quartz. And I've been known to put the good side down, but I don't think I did on this one. Yeah, this one is fairly borderline. I see something man-made over here. Oh, I see something. Okay, so I'm looking somewhere else, but I know there's something right below me. And so what I do is I get in a position with my feet to where once I'm done investigating here, whatever, I can look straight down and whatever I saw is gonna be there. And so I saw two things. I saw this, and that's nothing. And then I saw this. You see, that's broken. Which you don't often really see broken jasper. It'd be kind of cool if it was cut. So I'll just put it here with this guy. You guys can get to know each other there. I just see something. I mean, I know it's garbage. Oh, it's a shotgun shell. So somebody shot, and they just left it, floated down, got stuck. I mean, this plastic stuff probably will never decompose. The metal will, the brass. And so I'm looking around here now that I'm on this side. Might as well get a quick pick. So I'm putting that in my pocket and I'm taking it out of here. So either me or the next person doesn't have to see it, because look at this beauty. Beautiful. And you see something like that and all of a sudden it's like, no, you feel like you're out here and maybe no one's been here, or for at least a long time. You see something like that and it's like, yeah. So just, you do see something like that, pick it up and don't leave it yourself. Okay, I'm gonna head back over. Here's a piece of jasper that, wait a minute, what's this? Nothing much. Yeah, this I thought was gonna be kind of a dud jasper, and it's actually pretty cool. Just gonna walk over here to the bucket. Here's a nice rock. So this side's okay, but this side's got some cool patterns. You see those? It's almost like betrayal. that's pretty cool. I mean, I can't say I have anything like that in my Jasper collection, so I'll throw it in the bucket and make up my mind here in a bit. Yeah, I'm actually starting to fill up the bucket here. I mean, now I know that I'm definitely going to fill it and more. So there's Donnie. I got a green Donnie. You might have saw that when I was at the rock club. I got those stickers and put them on. Cute little dog. Real nice. Picked up this little guy. Like a little petrified wood, I think. Possibly. And not that I would do anything with this, but this is something that, like when I'm at the sale or something, maybe I'll have like a little container of rocks for the kids. Any kid that comes in can pick one out, type thing. Let's see this. What's this? Nothing. Yeah, the water's pretty cold. I'm glad that I'll keep that. Glad that not reaching it constantly here. Yeah, that's kind of cool. It's a bitter cold, but I'm fine if I just stick it in, even if it's bitter cold and it's in there for a little bit. As soon as it comes out, you know, pretty much instantly, well, not quite instantly, but it goes away pretty quick, that burn. Now this has got some nice green in it. Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, so all, you know, I've been through here, this spot probably 4 or 5 times, and you know, I know it's a really good spot, so I keep coming back, and all this is different. This looks totally different, and I see all these like gravels here have moved, and that's why I'm finding these ones that I didn't get before, because I looked at this area pretty good. Now that's kind of interesting. It's got some quartz, and I don't know what the rock is. It doesn't seem like jasper. Now, is that worth taking? See this side. I think that would need to be sawn off, maybe. I'm just gonna leave it. Think about it. Here's a piece of the petrified. I wish it was a little bit bluer. Put that next to that one. There's something kind of, yeah, that one's more kind of cool. It's not very heavy, so I think I'll take it. What's this? That's another kid rock. Kid rock? Yeah, that's a kid rock. What's this? Kind of not bad. Maybe that's another one. There's a jasper. I think I'd like to look at that. Let me put these right there. See if I can't get this out with just my hand. Ah, come on. Oh, it's coming. Yeah. It's interesting. Kind of like that side. It's interesting enough that I'll look at it next time. Put that little pile there, and when I see that, I'll be like, oh yeah, I put that pile there. So I'll look at it again. Yeah, the hand got a little cold there. I mean, I could always throw that glove on. Man, this bucket, all of a sudden it's kind of heavy. Oh. There's something. Something to throw. I gotta look around here. Leave the bucket. Ain't going nowhere, that's for sure. So I've seen some of you comment about sometimes you feel like you're right along with me. Well, today's video, you kind of were, because I really didn't cut it off that much. I don't know how long this video is going to be. But I came out, I think I got out here about around 11 or so, and it's, well, I haven't looked in a little bit here, but I think it's about 2:30. And, I mean, I'm finding stuff, but this is more of a, just what it's really like to be out with me. And some of you will be going out with me. Maybe not here, but I think it'd be really cool to meet up with, you know, half a dozen of you and go somewhere that we know or even don't know. But we got to know that the water is not too deep. But even if it is too deep, sometimes you could just hunt the bank if you can get through. And I'm going to leave my bucket because it's heavy and just kind of walk down here. I see something red in a little bit. Gonna break. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it. Oh, you know what? I don't think I picked up those rocks over here. Where was that? When I pulled, what did I do? I pulled something out and I set them down because I wanted to get something out. It was a little pile of kids' rocks. And dang, I don't usually do that. I usually like either walk over to the bucket or throw them in my pocket. And let's see, these are right here. But I was trying to get something out. And I don't know if this was it or not. They're right here? No? This one's kind of, I don't think I'll take it. Yeah, I think I might have lost those. Or no, I see them. Okay, I got my eyes on them and I'm gonna put the rock. Yep, I'm gonna take that one too. Right here. Okay. That's cool. What's this? Oh yeah, I took one of these home. It's kind of the same thing as the petrified, only it's just, you know, kind of an orangey color. And it doesn't really do much for me. Okay, now I am going to take my bucket a little ways. Just looking over here. I want to go look at this one rock over here. I know where it's at, so I'm going to still take my bucket down. Just set it in here somewhere. But yeah, I want to look at this rock. And this might be actually the red one I was thinking about. I think it is. I think it might be. Can I get it? Dang. Yeah, it's kind of cool. If it is. Let's see. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. That's nothing. But this is kind of agatized. I mean, it's a nice looking rock, but it's I mean, it's not one that you cut. Just, you can tell by looking at it. Look at that little teeny bit of quartz right there. But it's still really cool. I mean, I'd love to have that at home. Put it in my garden or my porch or something. But at the same time, I don't know that I would hire someone to help me. And unfortunately, all my family and friends that would help me just for the fun of it all have ailments, back problems, leg problems. I see something right over here I'm headed towards. I gotta use my stick here. Something pretty bright down there. I think I'm gonna reach in there and grab it. Can't see it now though. I'm gonna get wet doing this, so I'm gonna try to do it quick. Oh, missed it. Dang it. There it is. Come on, come on, come on. Is that you? Oh, yeah. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, that is sweet. Look at that. I wonder if this is gonna come across on camera. I gotta get out of the spot though, because standing here, it's pushing me over. So let me get out of here. I'm gonna look at this again. Now my arm's pretty cold. This is something new because I've looked through this pretty good and in the sun. It's got that beautiful red. It's not solid. It's kind of almost like a poppy jasper. Yeah. I mean, I would almost call that poppy jasper. But look at that quartz in there. I mean, look at that right there. For me, and just here in person, that's just awesome. I mean, that's the kind of, even though it's a small little thing, that definitely is right up there for me. I can't think of anything I found that's better today, but I kind of forgot what I found too, so. What's this? Yeah, I just saw it was bright. Whatever was sticking up. And it's like, if it's that bright, if you can get to it, and even though my arm's soaking, it was super cold, but now it's really not bad. It's probably like a, kind of like a wetsuit, I guess. I don't know. I've never had a wetsuit on, so I really don't know. Okay, now I see something red right here. Oh, it's a leaf. Pretty soon there's going to be, well, no, the leaves are gone. I was thinking there'd be a bunch of leaves in the water. Is that a leaf or a rock? That's a rock. Yeah, that water's cold. Dang. Yeah, I think I'll just walk over here without the bucket. Now keep your eyes open for something really red. Gotta go over here. It's kind of a conglomerate. Right there is not terrible. If you didn't have any conglomerates, I see a little red here, but I don't think it's red enough. Here's some green sticking out. That's cool. I'm gonna take that. Yep. Sure, someone would love to have that. It might just be me. Kind of a blue. Let me see this. Kind of blue. Blue with brown. Huh. Not super blue, but this here is all bedrock. And so bedrock, of course, is not a rock that you move. It's attached to the earth. And I'm looking at this here thinking these are quartz veins. I really haven't looked at this before. And I see right there, I see white. I think that's a quartz vein. This is just really scummy and stuff. But that almost looks like it could be quartz. And I mean, there could be gold in all these crevices. If this gets high enough, I mean, it's not really in the right spot to collect gold, but that doesn't mean that every 10,000 years it doesn't collect a little gold. And it doesn't look like to me that anyone's been doing any crevicing or anything. So yeah, some people came out to the rock club. Oh, this is cool. A little stripe. Came out to the rock club and it was so awesome. You know, I know you guys by your avatar, your monikers, and so it's cool. I may not even know your name, but I kind of like, you know, it's like, call me Uncle Nudge. I'll call you by yours, and that's fun. That's how I know you, and that's how you know me. And it was fun to have people come up and say, Uncle Nudge. And it's like, yeah, who are you? And then to get, you know, you guys watch the videos and stuff, and there's things you like and things maybe you could do without, or things you want more of. And, you know, you can tell me in the comments, but it's really cool to talk in person. And, you know, I did that one video to show you that the place is really cool. You know, there's some boring parts where they have to talk, being they're a non-profit club, they have to talk about the stuff you have to talk about. I like that. I like that. Got that stripe. I don't think this is quartz. I think that's calciny. I think that's what it's called. But yeah, you know, I captured a little bit, but there's a lot more. And you know, the idea is for the meeting to go from 7 to 9, but it seems like typically it goes over that. But you know, if you have to go, there's a break somewhere around halfway through the meeting, and you know, you could just slip out. I'd say maybe 20% of the people, 25% actually do. But I'm not sure if you missed the drawing, and I think there was 20 prizes. They give out the tickets with numbers and call them, and then you just pick whichever one you want, but sometimes they're wrapped up. I think all of the ones were wrapped up. I might want to see this one, but I'm going to put these in my pocket this time. I can't tell if this is, oh, it's a yeah, it's a quartzite or jasper. I'm not sure. I mean, I always thought these were quartzite and that was it, but I've seen some people that say that that's some jasper, and I don't know how you tell the difference, frankly. But yeah, so there's a little business, and sometimes, you know, it's such a close family, and some people have been there for a long time, and you know, eventually we all have issues, and there's some like, wow, that's cool. I gotta check that out. I gotta get my tool, I think. I don't know. I'll put that maybe there. And so, you know, there's tributes kind of paid to those people, given their proper respect. And then there's some kind of different demonstration type thing. And I don't know if I told you about one guy that does obsidian, and he crafts knives out of them and stuff, and he's given a few demonstrations, and he actually invites people to his place for free and gives them I want to say it's like a 6-hour lesson, maybe even longer. Look at this little thing. That's kind of cool. It's so small. Let's see, is this thing worth taking out? No. It looked really cool at first. Yeah, so demonstration, and then I think maybe there's a break, and you can mingle around, talk to me, talk to whoever, and I also suggest, if you want to talk to me, come early. I get there about 6, but I'm usually a little bit busy. And but I would definitely, I mean, I can do 2 things at once, so, but I would say maybe like 6:30 is a good time. And then you can like just kind of check things out, because things are already set up. They got the silent auction in the back, and there can be some super cool stuff, and I've gotten some great deals. And of course, everybody, if you really like something, you can probably get a pretty good deal. Oh, I'm gonna take this bucket a little further down. And there's lots of food. You're encouraged to bring something, but it seems like usually there's stuff left, not always, but it can be anything from like homemade meatballs in a giant crock pot to you know, just your run-of-the-mill cookies or something. But and there's chips, and there's usually like cut up fruit, which I like, and beverages. That's not a petrified. And then they have at the, I think it's usually towards the end, is the show and tell. And so you can bring something and you put it on the table and put your name by it, and then when the show and tell starts, you can either come up and say a few words about it, or you can you don't have to do that. You know, if you're kind of shy, that's fine. Oh, this is kind of cool. The quartz is greenish. You see that? Doing. There's another one that looks like, oh no, that's that same one I just looked at. Kind of looks like that wood. Yeah, I'm gonna go across this rapids here, but I'm gonna check this area out a little better. So anyway, there's some really cool stuff at the show and tell. And then everybody who's brought something up, their name goes into a hat, and there's a drawing, and the person that wins, oh, let's see this. Oh yeah, that's probably a taker homer. Now this one's not quite as heavy, and usually Brian the President brings a rock out of his personal collection, and it's something cool. Like there's been numerous times where he has kryptonite, and the kryptonite will like glow under a black light, really cool. But there's other things like polished thunder eggs, or it could just be a raw thunder egg. And then he offers, if you want him to cut it and polish it, or, wow, cool, look at that pattern. I mean, that side's cool, but look at that, it looks like an eye or something. Just that little rock is so cool. Is there more? So he offers that you can come, and I don't know, I don't think you can cut it, but you can polish it. And he'll teach you how to polish. And then if you're, you know, after you've been around a while, you may get invited to his museum. And it's pretty unbelievable. I think there's about 19 rooms or something like that. Crazy cool. So that's a benefit. And then they also have, just recently, they opened a shop that's for members, and you can use the saws, and you can use the cabbing machines, and whatever else they have. I can't remember. Once you get just a little bit of training, you get certified. And then there are people that will teach you for a small fee. You can actually kind of get lessons, and but it's really good. For one, you could just use that to make your stuff, but it gives you an idea of what it's like without having to invest money, because it's not cheap. That's for sure. Lapidary stuff, like lapidary saws. I mean, the little one I got, the little 10-inch high-tech diamond, it's an awesome saw, but it was like over $800. And it's like, my super nice DeWalt table saw was like $600. So and high-tech diamond is the inexpensive one, but they're good though. You know, I'd actually really recommend them. But some of the other companies, I mean, it's a niche thing, so it's kind of understandable that they price it high. But you know, then there's used stuff. Right, anything? No. But you just learn so much. And then, you know, I've talked about the field trips, and it's just meeting people with so much knowledge. And then if you go out with them, like I say, I was taught how to find jade. I didn't have a clue. Not a clue. And I'm still not super great at it, but I can find it. And what else am I forgetting? Because it's like in these couple past ones when I kind of talked about it, that's a cool piece of jasper right there. I'm like, oh, I forgot to talk about this. It's like, there's just so many things. Wow, I like that red right there. Yeah, so maybe I'll, you know, talk a little bit about, if I remember, talk about something else. Yeah, that one, being that one red is like that, I want to flip this thing over before I say, nah, I want to see it. That's a pretty big one. I'm going to grab my tool and I'm going to dig it out. Not going to film it. It's loose. Okay, I haven't taken it out yet. Oh. That's pretty interesting. That red right there is nice. That's the other side. I don't want to squish my fingers again. I don't think this side is anything. I'm gonna pick this up and put it over here somewhere. How about right here? Sorry. Okay, that side. I mean, this is not bad, but I'm not interested. If I just saw this, I'm not interested. So now I'm going to look at this side, which did kind of look pretty cool. Now it's got some really bright red in there, especially right there. Wow, it's got definite, not a huge amount of nice red jasper. I don't have one like this. The green is not knocking me out though. This is. Yeah. I'm gonna leave this one with these other ones. Where are they? I don't know where they're at. I'm gonna leave it right on this big one. Okay. I think I'm still looking. That looks kind of red. Something does. Oh, it's bark. Oh. Yeah. Sweet. Yeah, and then oh, probably kind of at the start of the meeting, the president of the club, he may tell a couple of jokes, and this other gentleman, and I don't know where he gets them, but he needs a new source. But anyway, I got one that's kind of my favorite. I don't remember jokes too often, but and maybe you've heard it, and if you have, then you can write in the last sentence. I won't say it. Anyway, my neighbor, you know, kind of, they were an older couple when this happened, and unfortunately one of them's passed away, but he was telling me the story, and he said, yeah, he said my wife came into the room and she looked kind of depressed, and I says, what's wrong? And she's like, well, you know, I was looking in the mirror and I'm getting wrinkles, I'm kind of fat, my hair's getting gray, and I just could really use a compliment right now. He goes, He goes, well, your eyesight's damn near perfect. Sweet. Yeah, gonna use the stick here and get across. instead of walking through those, that's what I usually do. It looks like I can get across there and kind of walk along the bank. And like I say, my bucket's pretty full now. I prefer to use my right arm for my stick because I have a little more strength and a little more control in my right arm. And the stick is so important. Yeah, see, water's pressing against this. The nice thing is, like I say, with my holes in the bucket, it's filled up a little bit, and all of a sudden this bucket doesn't really feel heavy. Almost through here. Gotta find a good spot. There it is. Is that something red down there? I think it is, but dang. Okay, I'll put this over here. I'm looking. No. That looks like that purple jasper that just has a little red on it. Okay. Ooh. And I can turn it off here for a second. Yeah, I got past that little spot and I see something else already again in here. Hard to tell. Let's see if I can reach in there and yeah, I can't tell. I don't think it's real red, but it's got that cool stripe. Let me try to get it out. That's not bad. Not great. If it was only more vibrant, it'd just be beautiful. But I may get it another time because guess where I am? Let me show you something! There's my rock. I'm gonna be hauling it out of here. I think like maybe late the end of January, I think. Put this down here. Yep, that's my rock. I don't know what the name of this rock is. I haven't decided. It's big. Yeah, I lifted it up barely one time, and so I figure it's around 200. It's hard to say. I know my back was sore that day. And we're gonna find out, me and Andrew. None of these rocks are better than what I have in my bucket, so I'm not gonna take them. I don't know if you've ever heard anybody say this, and I haven't said this, but I love you, rock. You're awesome. Can't wait to get that home and maybe use, I don't know what kind of wood, but like make a base for it that works with it. And I got a pretty good eye, so I think it's going to be pretty darn awesome. So what I'm going to do now is, oh, that's sure pretty. I know I got those red ones over there too, but none of those are better than what I got. Sure pretty. Look at that. What I'm going to do is take the same path I took when I was scouting this trail, and I know I go down there and go up to there. I'm going to see if I can find the same way. And I also lost my tool somewhere, and I'm hoping I can find it, because I found that metal detecting, and it's wrought iron, it's hand forged, and I believe it's about 120 years old. And it just so happened that it made a good tool, and I thought it was really cool to have kind of two hobbies blend together. And so I would like to find it, and I'll probably just retire it, put it in my museum, which I will show you one of these times. 12 by 16, pretty cool. And it's not that, I mean, there's some cool stuff that does definitely have decent value, but a lot of it doesn't. I got a lot of like old wood stove legs and stuff, but it's just so cool because of the history, and it's in a place that you have, it's just like this. You wouldn't even know that anyone was ever there, but there was actually like buildings and stuff, because when you do the metal detector, you can hear like iron, you can hear nails, and all of a sudden you come to a place where it's nothing but nails, and you can go to the outside edge and you can actually outline the building, because either they rotted or they were on fire, and the nails drop straight down. And then, you know, maybe there's something in there, even though it's hard to find it when it's in a bunch of nails, but there's stuff around, so you know where people were. And it's so cool to find stuff. And then I just like pause and say, wow, how did this get here? One time I found a little, it was a 1908 22 pistol rimfire, and it's like when I found it, I stood up and looked around like there was going to be a like the Old West. There was going to be somebody, you know, waiting to gun me down. It's pretty crazy. That's one of the strangest things I found, or it made me feel strange. But I found a lot of cool stuff. It's a super fun hobby. And like I said, I did it for about 5 years instead of rockhounding. So anyway, I'm not going to film going back through there. You already saw that. When I get back, I'll film a little bit. I'm just wondering if this water, just looking at it from when I was here, I think the water level has come down. And that was only like 10 days ago or less. I think I filmed those on the 7th, and today is the, yeah, it's the 17th, 10 days ago. So it has come down, but it hasn't rained a whole lot, but there has been snow. And I don't think the snow is melting. It's a cool tree here. Conglomerate. Kind of a nice conglomerate. It'd be neat if there was a little more color, but I'm not going to take it. Am I going to take that? I was just thinking my bucket was heavy, but it wasn't bad. Now it might be bad. Well, I've been walking through out the trail. Oh yeah, Trail? 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 There ain't no trail. And anyway, I got at a little spot here. I wasn't sure which way I was going to go, so I set my bucket down. And I was like, did I go up this way? Maybe. But I do definitely remember this, because I talked about it. But I wasn't sure I went through there. And so, I guess I'll carry this through here a little bit. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I took that one conglomerate rock out because it was just the difference between this feels pretty good and this is too heavy. And so anyway, I come up here to see if this is the way I went, and I was hoping this might happen. La, my tool. That's my tool. I was telling you about, like 120 years old. And it used to be a hook, and they even threaded it, but I kind of moved that, and then I think I bent the hook out, and that bend was trying to get a rock out, and I stepped on it. I was talking about that earlier. And so yeah, I'm going to take that home and retire it. But I figured I would find it. I've lost my tools before, but that's why I paint them red, because they're super visible. If you're anywhere near, and it's just like you're rock hounding, you keep that peripheral vision going and just look for odd stuff, and most likely you'll see it. And of course, when I came around here and saw it, it's like plain as day, which is sweet. I'm glad it wasn't stuck on some bushes and then like fell down to where you couldn't even find it. But yeah, nice. Yeah, to that kind of thicket area here again, but it's not bad. And I can tell by, there's a tree out there, and that's across the road. I totally recognize this because it was 10 days ago I was here. So now I have it pretty clear in my head how we're going to try to haul this thing out here on like a 6-foot gurney. And you know, the rock, I would say that rock's got to be 200. I think I can deadlift like 225, but I was a little bit hurt, so I'm figuring around 200. Okay, I made it out of the woods, and I'm walking that quarter mile back to my truck. And I actually think, now that I've been on that trail twice, it's easier than I even remembered the first time. And that's just because I'm familiar with it now. And so I don't think the trail is going to be that bad. I mean, it's not a trail. My imaginary trail, that's probably the easiest way to get out of here, because a lot of it's like this. It's valleys and stuff. And then like the way I came in, you know, I showed you those embankments and stuff, and it's like, no, that ain't happening. Because like I say, that 200-pound rock, yeah. So anyway, so I'm pretty excited. It's been, I think, over 2 years, maybe 3 years since I found that rock. And I almost gave up on it at one time, like, yeah, I'm probably never gonna get it. And then it kind of came a reality again. And then it became a Johnny Quest. And so it'll be cool to get it. I mean, it's kind of like losing the 50 pounds, I guess. It's just, I mean, I really want it, but it's like, okay, be patient, be persistent, figure out all kinds of different plans. You know, I know some of you maybe asked what I'm gonna do, and I didn't know I got like 10 different plans. But I think, like I say, with me and Andrew, him being stronger than me, and I'm no slouch, that weight is gonna be an issue, because when I carry a 100-pound bucket out of the woods, I set it down every, I don't know, 4, 5 steps. And I'm not sure we can do that, because then we got to pick it up. And so I guess we'll see how it goes. And if we got to leave it, then I'll figure out another way, or hire somebody else to come help us. But Andrew's a good guy, and I trust him totally. And I think we'll get it out. We're gonna videotape it, and I think it's gonna be a cool little adventure. Till then, Uncle Nudge, out! So I'm gonna put this back in here. I got another old tool, but that's the one I found. And just a very quick museum shot. Stuff. Cool. Just quick. Yeah, I think I built this little museum in 8 days, and it took me 10 days to do the shelves and arrange everything. But it's pretty cool. Okay, pretty nice. It's a nice blue. And that guy. Yep. Oh, pretty sweet. And that's just one of my favorites there. So a bunch of smalls. And then this is I haven't cut it yet, but I'm about to find and cut.